Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Gungeon. In The Gungeon, I'd like to thank everyone first for those likes, subscribes, and comments. Again, if you can continue to do that, that would be great. And please, if you can put in the comments below that you subscribe to my channel, that helps my channel out tremendously. So, hope everybody liked what I was trying before on some of my videos with my lapel mic that I'm using again today, because I'm just doing a little bit of a trial testing to see how it actually works. Like I said, I'm going to do some different gun shows and stuff like that. So I want to make sure that when I'm places, they all work. So please comment, let me know exactly what it was, how it all worked out. If it was good for you, if you can hear, if there was any problems at all, let me know, please. And the actual camera that I'm using too is actually it actually mounts to my phone, which is really cool. My wife bought that for me. So let me know what you think. Tell me exactly what you think about it and you know, give me your opinion. So today we're going to talk about range accessories. I haven't talked about this before because everybody's different. You know, everybody has certain things they take to the range, and you know, I have certain things I take to my range too, and you know, eye protection, ear protection, everything. So I'm just going to talk about a few things that I have that are to me necessities, and well, they are necessities because you cannot go into a range without these sorts of protection. Maybe one or two of the things you really don't need, but for the most part, the eye protection, the ear protection, you definitely need because you can't get in without it. So anyway, there's so many different prices on you know, eye protection that you can buy. I have some that are on the high side. I've got some that are on the cheap side. So a couple of them I like to show you are, I got these actually, they're pretty cheap. They're not too expensive. They're a UV rated at 400. I've got some that are UV rated even more. But this is just a little cheap pair of a set that I picked up. Actually, it came two in a set. I bought them from Rural King, two in a package. Plus, it came with two cases and I think some earplugs. I think it was, and I paid like $10.99 for it. That was during Christmas time, so I ended up buying it just in case I take people with me to the range, and you know, they need a pair of eye protection. And I'm going to show you a little cheapy pair too that I have too that are more clear actually. These are a little more stiffer, but they're kind of clear. But cheap protection. I mean, you can pick up eye protection for nothing. And a lot of the ranges, you can actually use some of their eye protection that they have there too. Some of the ones locally you can do that with. But, you know, eye protection, major necessity. You have to have it or they will not let you in the range. Now, the next thing is I have some cheap pairs of it. And then I have some expensive pairs. Is ear protection. So during Amazon Prime, I saw that they had these Walker Slims electronic ear protection for a really good price. So I ended up purchasing 3 pairs. And these are the Walker's Razor Slims. As you can see here, great. I actually picked them up for a really good price. Actually, they were $21, I want to say, a piece. And then there was a local gun store that was going out of business and he was slashing everything at clearance prices. So I picked up one from him and, you know, I couldn't go wrong. But these Walkers, now I have actually 4 pairs, which are actually pretty cool. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about them. I actually haven't used them yet. Went to the range last week, but I used just my normal set of, you know, ear protection that I do have that aren't my electric. But, they're omnidirectional, microphones, according to what they say. They're HD speakers, which are clear. They're noise reduction, which is actually a really cool thing too. Their sound quality supposedly is really clear. The sound dampening it has, composite housing. There's actually a volume control on the actual side of these, which is pretty cool too. It's got an audio input jack if you wanted to talk at the same time. They are collapsible, as you see here. You can see them in this box. They also come in a package type, like a blister pack type too. But I ended up getting these in these little boxes like this, which was pretty cool. And they did have different colors too, so you can only have to buy them in black. They had a pink pair, and I think I saw one more pair, maybe had purple on it or something to that nature. But anyway, I picked these up. So again, this is another necessity that you need. So These two items here, you cannot do anything, cannot go into a range, whether it be outdoor, indoor, whatever have you, without these two pieces of equipment that you need. Okay, so now to house all this stuff. Well, I personally have 3 different kind of range bags, and I bought a backpack type, and then I got 2 handheld types. Then I've got, you know, some bigger ones too, but one of the ones that I like are the GPS backpack style. And I'm going to show this to you. I'm going to back up my chair here. It's kind of a big backpack. I like this because of all the pockets, as you can see that it does have here. It has 2 pockets on this side over here. As you can see, I'm reversed the camera, so it's kind of weird, but 2 pockets here. It's got 2 pockets on this side. It's got your front pocket here, which is actually a hard type of material. It's got your pocket up here. It's got your pocket, your side pockets, your 2 side pockets, and actually up here, you can actually zip this up, and it's got a really neat little piece right here. And it came with a neat little cover that you can cover the whole thing with, so it doesn't get wet, even though it's not going to do anything with this material. And then of course it has, you know, more room, and then it actually opens up in the back here too, so you can actually, you know, use some of that stuff back here. And it's got a carrying handle if you didn't want it, and of course it's got some more of your straps here, so you can use to put on as a backpack. And there was just so many compartments that I enjoyed here with this, so I had to buy it. It was just really neat. And this is the GPS. It's called the Wild About Shooting is what it is. They come in different colors. You know, I saw black, I saw a gray one, and I like this FDE color here, kind of an FDE color, but the sand type of color here, this light brown color. And it's got these little, if you wanted to put a rifle here, you have two little things here that are Velcro. Actually, these are both Velcro, so you can put a rifle there if you wanted to, or something to that nature. Actually, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty neat little bag, you know. And don't forget, you know, they're all different prices. You can get cheapy ones, you can get expensive ones. Kind of depends on what you want to pay. To me, those 3 things are necessary because you need a place to carry your ammo. So you got to have ear protection, you got to have eye protection, and you need to put all that in something. And plus, you got to put your firearms in there. And what I like about this GPS one too is there's a spot on the bottom section there that when you open it up, you can actually place 3 to 4 different pistols, depending upon size, on the bottom in these little slotted areas, which is pretty cool too in itself. I brought my son with me to the range recently, and we actually used this, and we brought a couple of pistols with us, and they fit perfectly in there, semi-automatics. They were fitting some of the 2 of the revolvers that I took with me to the range that day too. So I mean, it's got great compartments. I'm going to open that up real quick for you because I want to show you that, because it was actually really neat inside when I actually saw this, that it had it in there. But look at that. Check that out. You can put your pistols in there, which are actually pretty good. And then over here, down here on this piece here, you can actually have a zipper area to put more stuff in it. And I mean, they're actually pretty cool. This actually comes out. So if you didn't want to use that, you don't have to. This slides in and out. And if you wanted just that nice space inside of there, you can do it that way too. So this was actually a pretty cool bag that I bought, and I actually got this for a really good price. Somebody got it for a Christmas gift that I know, and he actually gave up shooting and didn't want to do it anymore. So I actually picked this bag up for a really, really decent price. I couldn't go wrong with it, so I have to buy it. And normally, guys, when I see things that are good prices, I will pick them up, whether it would be scopes, you know, eye protection, ear protection. I'll pick them up because, you know, it's cheap, and I get them good price. And in case anybody I know might need something, they'll always ask. I have, just like when I see good prices on red dot sites, scopes, tack lights, anything you can imagine. If I see really good prices on them, or they go on sales wherever I go, I buy them, because everybody's always asking me for something, you know. But anyway, so the other thing that I have, and not everybody really needs it, but it's actually good to have, especially, you know, maybe up north or something when it gets cold. And that's a good pair of gloves. shooting gloves. As you see, I have these here. They're nothing spectacular. They're nothing expensive. I actually bought these, and you're probably going to laugh, off of Temu. I paid, I think it was, maybe $5.93 or something like that for these. I do have two other pairs that are different that I paid a little bit more for, but I bought them locally. But I wanted to see exactly what Temu would have on their site, you know, and what they do have as far as certain tactical equipment that they do have in tactical gear. And they're actually pretty cool. As you can see, they fit good. You know, they're actually really, really neat. You know, I have a black pair and I have this pair. And like I said, I got a couple of other pairs too, but they were a little bit more expensive than what I got on Temu. And I started actually really recently, starting maybe 6 months ago, starting shopping on Temu because I wanted to see what their stuff was, you know, how it was, if it was the cheap stuff or if it was good stuff. And it actually turns out that a lot of their stuff is really pretty cool. And a lot of it's good. A lot of it's not too good, but a lot of it so far has been somewhat decent. I got a ghillie suit on there too. The material wasn't bad for what I paid for it. So I bought it because I thought it was, you know, it was cheap. It was okay. But I bought a couple of bipods on there too that were cheap, and I wanted to try them, and they worked. So, you know, but like I tell everybody, you don't have to go really expensive on some of your range gear, but me, if I see a good deal on things, I will buy it. But the two things that you really need, like I said before, ear protection and eye protection. It is a must wherever you go, whatever range you go, no matter if it's inside, outside, those two things, you cannot do anything unless you have ear protection and eye protection. But that's it. I just wanted to do a little bit on range accessories, on what was needed in range accessories. So I'd like to thank everyone again for those, for all those comments you've been giving me, and you know, the support I've been getting. If it wasn't for you guys, I really wouldn't be doing this right now. Like I said before, and I say in every video, I'm no professional whatsoever. There's guys out there that do a wonderful job, and I've mentioned them before. Clint from Classic Firearms used to be a Classic Firearms. Now he's on his own. Go check out his channel. He does really good videos. Very good speaker. Pew Pew Tactical does really well. Hickok 45. I've been watching Hickok 45 for a long time now because he does the best reviews on firearms. And then, you know, check out some of your you know, where Palmetto State Armory is good for checking out firearms, and also check out Rural King. If you have a local Rural King, you got to check them out, everyone. You've got to check Rural King out because they're actually really, really good. Their prices are good. They come out twice a day with different ammo prices, just like Palmetto State Armory does, and different gun prices. They have specials during the week. So, you know, head over there, check them out. And also check out Davidson's. They are a wholesaler. They have all kinds of firearms. If you get a chance and you are a dealer and you want to get an FFL and you want to start, I suggest you try Davidson's too. And as for a lady named Tammy, she is my rep for Davidson's. And at Palmetto State Armory, there's a gentleman that I deal with there too. His name is Brett Prosser. Very good person too. Get a lot of help from both of them when I need stuff. But check them out. And like I said, please check out, like I tell everybody too, don't be afraid to shop for a firearm at a pawn shop, because you never know the kind of deals you can get. I've gotten some good things. And here recently, and I don't have it right yet, but I purchased a Remington 870 that I'll be showing you pretty soon. I'm going to pick it up next week. And I actually got it from a pawn shop, and it was in really, really phenomenal condition. So anyway, thanks again. Peace out from the Gungeon. Till next time, and have a blessed day, and keep those subscriptions coming for me, and subscribing to me, and, you know, tell me what you want to see, and you know, I'll show you the stuff that I can show you. Peace out again from the Gungeon. Till next time.